Hey guys, it's Fate Synergy back, and I'm here wishing you a very happy new year, and I hope you guys have enjoyed your New Year celebrations with your friends and your families. And today, I'll be bringing you the first video of 2016 on Fate Synergy, and I'll be talking about one of my favorite farming/looting strategies right now after the brand new update, and it is the Queenwalk/Super Queen strategy. So basically for this strategy, of course, the main character or troop you will use is the Queen. So the Queen will be absolutely important for this attack. So it's only for Town Hall 9s and up. Usually Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s use this strategy, and many people use this to farm Dark Elixir or even normal loot, and it has proved to be pretty effective. So without further ado, I'll jump right in to a replay and show you guys what it's like. So as you can see here, I have my Queen, which is level 10, and usually this strategy works for most, like any Queen level, preferably at least level 5 and above, but it is the most effective if your Queen is pretty high level, for instance above level 20. So my attack wouldn't be a very accurate or perfect representation of the Queenwalk strategy, but I'm just here to tell you guys about how you should go about doing the strategy, and hope it helps you guys to loot more and get more resources. So as you can see, I got 5 healers, my Queen as my first wave of attack, and I brought my Jai-Barge team, 10 giants, like 36 barbarians, 43 archers. Those numbers were pretty random, and some goblins. And you could use other troops for your second wave, but I prefer to use Jai-Barge because it's more of a cheaper and a faster option compared to maybe even bringing like golems or P.E.K.K.A.s or whatnot. So basically, I'll start the replay right now. As you can see, I dropped the Queen at the top of the base, and immediately after that, you should drop off all your healers, and it'll kind of render your Queen invincible unless there's a ton of defenses on it. So for my attack, it is a bit not typical because usually you wouldn't drop your second wave until the Queen has taken out like maybe even a quarter or a third of the base. But I realized that the Queen is straying off path and there's an air defense right there, so I dropped the rest of my troops. So basically I dropped a wave of giants, a wave of barge, and I dropped a heal spell there to grant the Queen no health back. So as you can see, the Queen is dealing a ton of damage just by herself, and she's getting low here, but she's going to take out the X-bow with the help of some archers, and the giants are doing some work on the left side of the base. So at this point in time, I drop a jump spell to help those giants and the Queen to get into the core of the base, because my main aim of this attack is to get the Dark Elixir. So I throw some of the defenses there. So basically for the spells, it is really up to you and your preferences, but personally I would like to bring along one of each spell to maintain the versatility of your attack. And as you can see here, the Queen is doing a ton of damage, because this strategy, the main idea is to use your Queen to do a ton of damage. So as you can see, the Queen jumped into the core and is taking out some of the storages and soon the Town Hall. And the healers are not only for the Queen. So sometimes the healers will go and heal up the giants as well, which would still be pretty useful. And of course, now there's a few key points to note. So for instance, I dropped a rage spell earlier, and many people forget this, but the rage spell also affects healers as well. So usually with a rage spell, and if your queen is low on health, the healers would be able to heal your queen back to full health almost immediately. And many people also forget about the Royal Cloak ability of the queen, so it's often vital you use the Royal Cloak ability at the right time when the queen is low on health. And because in the Royal Cloak ability period, the healers would be able to heal the queen up to maximum health, which is really efficient. So sometimes when you play against a Town Hall 10, and Town Hall 10s have Infernos, of course you can bring along a free spell, but usually that's not enough unless your free spell is really high level. So sometimes when the Inferno is locked on the queen, you can use the Royal Cloak ability as the healers would be ineffective with the Infernos. So with the Royal Cloak ability, the Inferno doesn't affect the queen, and the queen would be able to still be healed up, and the queen would be able to take out the Inferno or any other defenses. So it is absolutely important to time your Royal Cloak ability right. So if your aim is to get Dark Elixir, try to save it until it's close to the Dark Elixir collector so that you get your target, get your aim. So I'll continue the attack here. So as you can see, we have taken out almost more than half of the base, and the queen is still alive and well, and there's a bunch of giants there. So at this point in time, only my queen is providing the firepower, and the giants are just there to tank some of the damage. So as you can see, I've stolen quite a bit of loot with this attack. Of course it depends on the base, but the queen is almost invincible with this strategy. However, most of my archers are gone, and the queen would be going down right here because there's just too much defenses left. But the queen has already done a good job by taking out most of the defenses. So this strategy is one I feel is one of the cheapest. Of course there's Barch, there's Jai Barch, normal Jai Barch, but it's one of the cheapest and most efficient for Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s, especially to get those Dark Elixir deep within the walls of the opponent's bases. So the queen gone down here, and with a lack of firepower, of course, you won't be able to get 3 stars on this base. So sadly, my Barbarian King is upgrading, so I might have gone for 3 stars, probably wouldn't still get it, but there you go. So for this raid, I got about 200,000 gold, 100,000 elixir, 3,500 dark elixir, and 2 stars and 21 trophies. So the loot has been alright in Masters 3 and Crystal 1, and many people have been complaining about the loot ever since the new update, because there's a lot less dead bases, etc. But it's up to us to play smart, think about new strategies. Of course, many people complain they have to use Gold Wipe or some higher cost strategies just to get the loot. But with strategies like Queenwalk, Jai Barch, which I think are the most efficient farming strategies right now in the current new meta, you can still get a lot of loot. So you can probably attack once every hour, especially this is especially useful for casual gamers, once every hour, and you can get the loot. And even during the shielded period, you can attack 3 times within the shield protected, so you'll probably get some back. So hold up, that's my sis. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, thumbs up, and see you soon.